Okay, so you think you might be dyslexic, but you're not sure. Well, you're in the right place. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. If you answer yes to 2 or more of these questions, there is a high chance you might be dyslexic, in which case I suggest you go and get yourself checked out. So before we start, dyslexia is a learning difficulty that can cause problems with reading, writing and spelling, which is very true. But in my experience of being dyslexic, it is that, but it's also much more. But I'm going to make another video about the gift of dyslexia. But for now, this is the test to see whether you might be dyslexic. Remember, we're keeping this simple. These are just yes or no answers. So the first one is this: do you read paragraphs 2 or 3 or sometimes 4 times before you really get it or understand what that paragraph is about? So number 2, do you avoid situations where you have to read aloud? I know I do. Okay, next one, when writing, do you sometimes mix up letters, mix them around, or sometimes even forget letters completely? Number 4, do you misspell words? Sometimes the same word you will spell in different ways at different times. What I like to call creative with your spelling. And do you misspell common words regularly? Number 5, do you find yourself reading slower than most people you know? Do you struggle to follow directions and find it difficult to tell your difference between your left and your right? Number 7, do you struggle to read long words out loud? Even if you know the word, do you struggle to read them and get them out? Number 8, have you ever or do you often get accused of not listening because you're not able to summarise or repeat what has just been said?
So what do you think about that?
So they've just been talking to you and then suddenly your mind goes blank and you can't repeat what they've said, and they're like, you weren't listening to me, and you were. You've just forgotten exactly everything that they said. Number 9, do you miss your place? So when you're reading, do you lose your place? Even if it's something that you're really interested in, really passionate about, when you're reading, do you just lose your place? Do you confuse or forget the name of normal household items? So you go and get a spoon and you just forget what it's called. Oh, can you get the thing that, you know, with the thing and the... And then number 11, the last one is this. Do you have a real strong preference or requirements to particular colours or fonts or pictures when you're working? Do you really particular about that? Okay, that's it. That has got to the end of the video. If you've answered yes to 2 or 3 or more of those questions, then there is a high chance you are dyslexic. And I want to encourage you to go and get yourself checked out, because there is a lot of help and there is a lot of support out there that can help you overcome what can sometimes be challenges, but also can recognise the different way of seeing life that dyslexics often have, the gifts that dyslexic have. And I'm just about to make another video about the gifts of dyslexia, and also a video about overcoming dyslexia, and you can find those videos on the end screens coming up or in the description below when I have made those videos. Thanks for watching. My name is Pete Luther, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I want to encourage you to follow me along. I make new videos about helping you live your life to the full and thrive. So part of that is overcoming different challenges that life throws your way, be that dyslexia, be that ADHD, all kinds of things. So if that kind of thing interests you, I'd love you to subscribe to this channel, follow along, and if you like this video, I'd really appreciate if you give this video a like. And if you are dyslexic, say hi and we can talk about the joys, the blessings and the curses of being dyslexic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. Okay, peace.